What's up, guys? This is Sam from Tormentor Gaming. I'm here with my boy Matthew Smith. What'd you play at Locals the other day, bro?
So last Saturday I played Gladiator Beast. I went X-0-1. Ty was against Heroes. Fortunately, he made a board, and I tried to break it, and I had it, but we had a minute left, and it is what it is. But I mean, the deck performed pretty well, and it's just a lot of fun.
All right, hell yeah, let's get into the profile.
All right, so monsters we play 3 Andel. It's probably the most summerable monster in the deck, just because of the fact that it is a normal. Big hitter. I mean, it's a Gladiator Beast monster. Double Augustus. All the Gladiator Beast monsters share the effect of whenever they do battle at the end of the battle phase, they shuffle themselves into the deck as cost and special summon another one with a different name. And Augustus says when it's special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, it summons one from your hand or defense. So plus it's level 8 and it's important because it makes your rank 8s or your high fusions to spam out. Then we run a bunch of one-ofs. We run the One-of-Torix, Foolish Ones from the deck, or the extra deck, and it becomes the name and it gains the level. Plus has a 2000 butt, and a lot of people run into it, which is nice. The one bestiary pops spells and traps, and it is important because it is bestiary, makes one of the best fusions. The one a quest because it cycles back a Gladiator Beast card from graveyard and adds it to your hand, and it's really important just to extend your plays for main phase 2. Darius, it specials one from the grave and defense, and it negates its effects. And whenever Darius leaves the field, whatever it summons gets shuffled back into the deck. So I guess it can pseudo recycle, but it's mostly there because it can literally be just a free rank 2. Rank 2. But and then the one Vesperus, he never came up, but in theory he's good. If he's in your hand and your Gladiator Beast monster does battle, you can special him from your hand, and then whenever he's special summoned by Gladiator Beast monster effect, he gives every single monster on your field 500 attack. So I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but it can beat over things. And then he's the third higher level than level 4, which it does come up and it is important. Hand traps, and then triple Ash, and then triple Nibiru. Just self-explanatory. Nibiru is actually pretty nuts in this because the quote-unquote full combo that you go into just requires one monster and one Gladiator Beast monster. So once you Nibiru on your first turn, you just have to normal summon or special summon any Gladiator Beast monster, and you can just go off. For other monsters, for extenders, we run 2 Test Tiger. It hurts the deck, but it also really helps the deck. So if you draw it and you brick, it sucks. But if you draw it and you have a Gladiator Beast, it's wonderful. It specials himself whenever you control a Gladiator Beast monster, and it helps further extend. You tribute it and then target a Gladiator Beast monster and shuffle it into the deck, and then you special summon another one with a different name. And it's considered if it was special summoned by a Gladiator Beast effect, so it just trips their effects and just starts generating advantage. I only run the 2 rabbit. 3's cool, but I feel like 2's okay. It's there when it's there when you need it, but a lot of time you kind of don't need it. But rabbit's still just really strong. We play triple Vashuda. He's actually really, really cool in this deck, just because you can have Andel on him and you can bounce one card and then just it's a free spot removal, and it's just another monster on board to go into combo. And that's it for monsters. For spells, we run triple Proving Ground. It's the Rota for the deck. Not once per turn at all. Pretty strong. Triple Rejection. Prevents targeting for all your Gladiator Beast monsters on the field. And then it specials one out from the deck if you special summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, but it has to be a different type. But it's just a free monster. We play probably best spell card in the deck, Triple Comeback. It's searchable through Test Panda. And then
Test Panther.
Test Panther, yeah, that one. And then that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. So like there was a game on Saturday where my opponent went to Boral Sword, and he didn't really quite understand that the monster couldn't be destroyed by battle, and it was a defense position bestiary, I believe, and he just kind of attacked into it, didn't know, and then I just tripped the effect. It's not a hard once per turn at all, but it's just really, really strong. Then we play triple unexpected die for the endo. It's really strong. As well with rejection, double insta fusion, and double mind control, just to somewhat break boards. Gives you an extra monster. Insta fusion's really, really strong. It's been really strong. Mind control, just to take whatever problematic monsters in the way. And then I just played the one of Monster Reborn.
Right on. Check out the extra deck.
Extra deck. Play one monk for the Vishuda. It's just a free link one. And then play one link spider, because if you open up with double Andel, you can still go into quote unquote full combo. You special summon the other Vishuda or other Andel, and then go into Test Panther, and then double Test Panther. Whenever you link summon it, you can add any Gladiator Beast card from your deck to your hand, so you can add Comeback. And then once per turn, you target another Gladiator Beast monster you control, shuffle it in the deck, and you special summon another one from the deck with a different name. It's treated as if it was special summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster. So, he really, really kind of makes the deck, and he's also the choking point. So, like, if you stop this, the turn mostly ends right then and there. We then play the one unicorn just for generic removal. It's just unicorn. The one Decode Talker. I like Decode Talker. He just beats over big stuff, and he prevents targeting. He's just generic to go into. I found myself on Saturday, I wasn't playing Decode Talker, but I was playing Decode Talker today on Monday, and I really like it just because the arrows, the options that it gives you, whereas Unicorn just points down, and like this, the two arrows really matter. And then one Boral Sword just to push for games. I was running Appaloosa, and like a lot of times when I went into Appaloosa, I already had a monster negate on board, and like 4 monster negates is really cool. It's nice, whatever. But I try to go second a lot, and then like Boral Sword is obviously just go second.
Right.
Pardon me. Fusions, I run the 1000 Eyes just to take monsters. I then run the one guy Xeris. This card's probably one of the best fusions in the deck. When it's special summoned by any means, you target up to 2 cards on the field and pop them. And then after this thing battles, it special summons 2 Gladiator-based monsters from the main deck instead of 1. But you can't get Bestiari, but a lot of the times that's irrelevant.
He's the only one that specials 2.
Yeah, he's the only one that specials 2 that I care to play. There's like another one that's kind of like really bad that specials 2. It's just effect is just not worth it. But this thing, it doesn't matter how many ways you special it. You can like hard make it, special back from comeback, special it off of a tamer. It's still gonna pop 2 no matter what. He's just really good. The one Heraclinos, I barely make this, but he's still really, really good. He's a level 8. He negates spells and traps, which is not a hard once per turn, just by discarding a card. So it just depends on how much cards you have in hand. He's just a big 3k hitter. That's about it. Double Tamer Editor. This thing is a soft once per turn. It special summons 1 from the extra deck and you get summoning conditions. And another thing that came up today was I was playing against the Magical Musket, and he tried to super poly him off. He can't be used as a fusion material, so you can't super poly him off, awesome. Which is pretty awesome. He's got a really big butt, which is nice. But he, like, usually when you bring him out, you summon 2 monsters off of him, because you link off into whatever link 4 or link 3 that you want to, and bring it back with comeback. It can't be destroyed by battle. 2 Domitanus. This thing's really, really powerful. It's a hard once per turn monster negate. And during your opponent's battle phase, I would get to pick what they would attack into, which doesn't activate or affect the monster or anything, so it doesn't matter whatsoever. Like, I just get to choose what they crash into. He's a big 35 hitter, and I mean that's about it. He's really awesome. And I play one Exceeds monster in the form of Hope Harbinger, just in case. Like, if I can't finish it off, then I just make the Dominatus, and then I make him, and just hope that they don't break that somewhat fragile board. Side deck I kind of threw together really quickly, but I run triple Gamma Seal. I was thinking about playing sphere modes over these, but Gamma Seal kind of facilitates the same thing where you can tribute over the one of the link monsters for the spiral board, and it shuts off the Trigate, and then you can just proceed to go off unless they have hand trap. I mean, Gamma Seal is just Gamma Seal. It's just that good. I play triple Twin Twisters just for back row. Twin Twisters, Twin Twister. Triple Called by the Grave. I should probably honestly main these, but I don't know. Like, going game 2 and 3, I just always side these in, and it just seems to work. Triple Dark Ruler No More for when I go second and I go into like super heavy combo wombo deck, and I just have to break it and then facilitate a small fragile board. And then the last 3 is Evenly Matched. Even Match is really nuts, this format. It's also especially nuts in this deck because a lot of the Gladiator Beast effects happen at the end of the battle phase, and they shuffle in 4 cost, and that would leave you with like little to no monsters, and you can still activate this as like Chain Link 2 or Chain Link 3, and it still clears all but 1, and then you get like 1 or 2 monsters.
So you can chain it to the shuffling because then you control no cards.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, hell yeah. Anything else you would like to say about the deck?
It's fun, and that's about it. It's not as competitive as a lot of people would want, or what I would want, I should say. So,
All right, man. Well, thank you for the deck profile, and we'll catch you in the next one.